All right, you guys. So I'm gonna jump into a little bit of pediatric math, and it's a safe dose. I see a lot of people struggle on this, so I'm gonna do a video on it. So it says our child weighs 22 pounds. The safe dose, which is on our medication, is 5 to 10 mg's per kg per day, divided into two doses. Our doctor's order is 150 mg's. We know all this question. We know all this information. A lot of people will get confused and be like, "Oh my God, what do I do first?" Let's start with the child's weight. When we're doing math, especially in nursing, we always turn our pounds into kgs. So let's do that first. 22 divided by 2.2 is 10 kgs, right? So we got that. We're going to cross that out. We don't need that anymore. When you're doing safe dose, you're not doing anything with this doctor's order. This just sits here and looks pretty until you can compare it to see if it's safe or not. So now what we're going to do is we're going to solve the safe dose to find out how much medication can we give this child, okay? Or what is the safe dose to give this child? When you're doing safe dose, I suggest you always start with 10 so you know that is the highest. Because a lot of people see 5 and 10 and be like, oh my God, what? You can use either or, but if you use 5 and you don't do the highest, you might get it wrong because you did the lowest safe dose instead of the highest safe dose. So always start with the highest. So since we're starting off with the highest, we're going to do 10 times 10. I did 10 because we got 10 mg's, and then 10 for the kgs because it's 10 mg's per kg per day divided into 2. 10 times 10 is 100. If it was one day, if it just said 10 mg's per kg per day, then you would keep just 100. But since it says divide into 2, we're going to divide it. So divided by 2, 50 mg's. So the highest safe dose is 50 mg's twice a day. That is your safe. So you know what that means? Our doctor's order is not safe. So you'll get a question like this, and it will say, is the dose safe or not safe? Right? That's why I said your doctor's order is to just sit there and look pretty. You need to figure out, is it safe? What's the highest amount? So the highest amount, see how I didn't do 5? I did 10. I did the highest amount. 50 is the highest amount you can give this patient, regardless of the doctor's orders. So if it asks if this question, I'm sorry, y'all. If it asks if this dose was safe or not safe, what would you say?